Hello everyone and welcome to Forgotten Stream. Tonight we have the first round of Formula Unicorn, a multi-lap competition organized by United Unicorns. Where the goal is obviously to lap faster than everybody else without crashing. And crashing is the key word here, because on some maps, like on this island, crashes will cost a lot. There are 3 maps tonight: Stadium, Rally and Island, in that order. I'm going to be streaming and casting the first 2. And you are going to enjoy my POV for the island map, because I cannot commentate and drive at the same time. Hopefully not going to crash as much as I am crashing at the moment. Is that JJ Cretaceous period? I also haven't commentated anything. After your 4 finals. So I might be a bit rusty. This is hilarious. With his wide nickname. It's also going to be difficult to keep track of who is who, because obviously lots of people are using fake nicknames. Myself included. I'm going to be your mom. This is Rez passing me for his life. because life sucks, you know. This turn is so difficult. It's also going to be interesting to see who is going to, well, eventually win the fun. I think the red hot favorites are Boomers, Sander, Rolla, Zeus and Garfield. There are also quite a few hot teams, like, what are they called? Osblock Schlampen, with Black Q, Neko, Phil and Zeref. So, what on earth is going on with this map? It's frame rate jumping from 180 to 400 FPS. And no, I can't really play. When it goes below 200, it just feels jerky. So what time is it? 11 minutes. So 4 to go. Okay, so with 3.5 minutes of warm-up, I might have enough time to restart the game before Island. Also need to... Okay, we're starting. Map number 1. Autopilot by Sander, and this is Stadium. So I would put the Boomers as the red hot favorites, because this is Sander, the Stadium legend, and this is his map. And and Roa, one of the best stadium drivers out there. Let's drive a lap or two of warm-up, because I actually like the map, despite it being stadium. Oh my god, cars are lagging as hell. I'm also a terrible stadium driver. On average I lose about 10 seconds per lap if I don't crash too much. So this is an old school map, from what I hear. (2006) TMN ESWC style. Not that it is something I would know of, but I'll trust what other people are saying. They crashed. Couple of players having some problems joining the server. It looks like the issues have been resolved. Fortunately, what is this camera? So, boomers, Sanda and Roa. Who else is going to be strong? The Finnish guys, obviously. Sepe, Wormy. They should be good. Oh my god. How many players do we even have driving? I'm not sure. Are there any other proper stadium pros? I'm not actually sure. Marius89 could have been good, but he is busy playing some Trackmania stuff. What do we have? 16 teams? More than that? I'm not sure. Oh my god, can I? No, Axeta beat me to it. But seriously, do we have any other proper stadium pros? I mean, we have a bunch of good ones. Looks like Semko is going to be playing. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, I need to press Del. Damn. people do not want to press down, so we're going to be waiting until the timer ticks down. Final seconds until we go live. Who's it going to be? Will it be Sander or will it be Roar? Or will it be Semco? But I doubt it. Also, there are some stadium specialists. Letzter and his friend, whoever they are. Cooking should be good. Okay, need to keep pressing though. I want to be the one to cause the false start. This is always interesting. We're running 4 minutes late. This is the first round. This is Grizzly. Who is he anyway? Okay, so the second time round there will be no false start. And we are finally live with however many teams we have here, so it is 48 players, 2 drivers per team, so that should be 24 teams. Anyways, back in my time should be Rolla, fellow kids is Sander, and they are already somewhere up ahead, but I think Sander might have made a mistake because he dropped down to 6th position, which is hotly contested at the moment. Roar comfortable out in front with Letzter second, but Sander is coming back. He's already up into second. Can Letzter hold his own against these legends of Stadium? Kuken is coming back into the fight. He is now in 4th. The Boomers are 1st and 2nd after the first lap, followed by Letzter and Kuken. Sander not the best turn here, he is dropping down, but he will be fighting. And we have a 59.71 lap for Rolla for the first lap. I'm not sure exactly how good that is, but for the running laps we will be looking at something like 55s. And let's try and see what's going down the order and who is actually who. So the players tab comes in handy. So we'll have Norman and Zippy driving for Avengers, Rad and Dark Hawker Ceres driving for Sux, Tim and Mangus tab, Neko and Phil for Oswald Schlampe, Tintin is Tim. I'm not sure I will be able to remember who's Black Hat, who's Vet. Maruk driving for you. The Death type guys will be tricky. Yeah, well, I think we're alright. Okay, Sander up into second. Letzter is on his tail. And there's Tim in 4th, 2 seconds down. And let's look at Sepe, who is currently in 6th, following Kukin and Tim. So Letzter is actually very good. He's still right on Sander's tail, just over a second down on Rolla, and these guys are going strong. What's up with Wormy? Why cannot I see him? He's only 16. Even trained them up. So that is Decimation Norwegian flag would be the super noob. There's Far Cry fighting with them. Aru and Nemesis somewhere ahead of them. Phil, Shock. Lots of quick guys. And the panel on the right is showing us the current points. Boomers are comfortable with 94, 20 points ahead of 1/7. Let's jump back to our leaders. Letzter must have made a mistake because he dropped down massively compared to Sander. And Raw must have made a mistake because Sander got closer too. If we look at the top panel, we see that obviously Roa is driving a bunch of 55s, some other 55s from Sander too. Another lap on the board, the fastest lap for Roa, 55.63. What's happening at the back of the field? No, we have 42 drivers actually, so that would mean 21 teams. In last place, that is Steph from LSD, who has just been lapped. Well, the LSD guys are obviously not stadium specialists. They consider it to be punishment. We'll have Archon, we have Norman, an island pro, one of the fastest guys out there. Mamo, who is this? Vince, Daniel, 37th. How are my teammates doing? So Rad is in 27th, somewhere, or Grizzly is probably not at the same lap, I guess. No, he is. I don't know who that is. There's Jake the Cake. Mustang is Marok, the return of the legend. Let's hope he's going to stick. A small crash for Rad. Somewhere up ahead. So this is Marok, who has just crashed. And this is Dark Hawk Ceres, fighting Sponge for 20th position. So this is Arrow. I lost decimations here. Yeah, he's actually fighting Dark Hawk. Arrow is the guy to watch out for on Rally. He's going to be among the leaders. And at the moment on Stadium, he is just behind Phil Wormy, the Swedish flag. That would be Hawkey and Neko. Is that Hawkey? Let's check. No, that is actually Snack. People are just trying to confuse me. So, let's go back to our leaders and the Boomers, who are just stamping 55s one after the other. 55.62 for Roa, 0.54 on the very same lap for Sander, and these guys are separated by just half a second. They are 4 seconds ahead of the third placed guy. And they don't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. Unless anyone is going to go greedy, catch a Rammstein bug, fly out of the map. And that is definitely something that we can see. There's also an interesting feature on this map with a loop and a reuse. The loop can also be driven in the opposite direction, and it is about as fast. It is definitely not a shortcut. Some people, I believe, said that it was easier. You see, Letzter must have crashed because he went down to 4th. Let's stay with Boomers for another lap. They are catching GNS Random, who is Hip, I believe. Hip, who has become quite a rally pro after switching to gamepad. He was already pretty good with keyboard, but as you might already know, keyboard is just not competitive on rally. He's trying to honk the leaders out. They are unfazed. They are catching Arcon for a lap. This is lap 11. Let's check out what the other guys are doing. Let's go to Cookin. And that is a hotly contested spot on the podium actually right now, between Tim, who has just crashed, and there was a no slide I think for Letzter, but Cookin also made a small mistake, dropped back down, so it is Letzter back into 3rd, 7 seconds down on the leaders from Cookin, Tim and Sepper. So how does it look from Sepper's point of view? Not an insurmountable lead, only 2 seconds, half the race to go. Definitely everything to play for Sepper, the Finnish guy from CMC. And we actually have Neko pretty close behind him. So yeah, obviously stadium being stadium, the gaps are always pretty tight. Only what, 3 seconds, well, under 4 seconds separating 3rd and 7th place, and Neko has just overtaken Sepper. Sepper will definitely not want to give up. And this is, I believe, Arcon lapping his teammate, or maybe not his teammate, I don't remember which LSDs are where. Oh, I think DSL and LSD are the teams. And this is him getting lapped by Neko. Let's check out Wormy, who is up into 11th, so he has gone up 5 spots from last time I checked him. He's chasing Phil, and there is Snack right in front of them. So they have lapped Steph, and this is Arcon making a mistake, and like any other LSD player, obviously uncomfortable on stadium, they do not like it. Meanwhile, Wormy made a mistake, dropped a position to Shock, and there is Nemesis not too far behind. So, how are my teammates doing? There is a bit of a gap, well, actually not much of a gap. Ceres fell down behind Marok. He's just ahead of Rad. And they are in 25th and 26th positions. Marok is 24th. Oops, a mistake for Rad. Crash there, and I believe this is all for position. Yeah, he lost a bunch of places there. So we should be going right down the leaderboard. You can, let's switch to somebody further up the road and disable this panel, because it is not doing us any good. I forgot. Where was it? Oh, obviously. Yep, this is better. So Kuken crashed a bit, lost some speed. He will be about 10 seconds down on the leaders. Sander dropped down a bit, he's 1.5 seconds down on Rolla. That's 8 seconds down. No, wait. Let's is actually dropping down. And it is Kuken 10 seconds down on Roa. So I believe Roa has actually led from start to current moment, which is lap 16, 2/3 of the race done. Or maybe not, maybe... Ooh, Neko, big crash there. And he drops behind Sepa, who is currently in 6th, following Ledster. How's our... No, this is Zibi. Where is Norman? How is our island legend doing? So he has just been lapped by Sander. And he is languishing in 36th position. Just, well, 2 checkpoints ahead of Dengel, another TMS legend. So if you're looking down the leaderboards, you can see some properly good Trackmania Sunrise players. Let's check out something in the middle of the field. We have Furax following Galba, 2 AFN players in 17th and 18th positions. Did I actually spec Roa at any point? I believe not. His best lap has been 55.62. It doesn't show me his exact time, but I am pretty sure that was another 55 on the board. So if you look up at the best times panel, it is all occupied by the boomers, and Sander actually managed to drive 2 identical laps for the best lap, 55.54. He's still 1.5 seconds down on Roa, so just slightly less consistent, should I say. With what, 5 laps to go, they're 11 seconds ahead of the rest. And they should be cruising to victory. Well, I say should be cruising. They will obviously try to get the best lap, or maybe Sander just wants to overtake Roa just for the glory. And actually, Sander has just driven the best lap so far with a 55.51. The top panel is occupied by these guys. The 12th fastest time is 55.66, and it is just absolutely crazy. These guys are destroying the competition. It is obviously helped by the fact that we don't have any other proper Stadium Pro players, like Bassi, who is 3rd in Dedi, could have been a threat, but others simply cannot keep up. 55.44 for Sander. He's just flying. Considering that the Daddy record is 55.29, this is absolutely crazy. He has clawed back about 0.4 in 2 laps. They're on lap 21. Roa is flying on world record pace. And this is just a sight to behold. I really don't want to switch away from these two. But I see some developments down the field, like Sepe has just dropped down behind his teammate Wormy. What happened there? So it is Wormy up to 8th, the comeback man, 20 seconds behind the leaders, followed by his friend Sepe. It is probably impossible for them to get a spot on the podium, and Neko crashed, so the Finns move up a position. Neko goes behind Phil, his teammate. It's Nek, Tim, Letster and Kukin will probably keep their places, and Kukin should be, I guess, comfortably on the podium. Sander, I think, is edging just that little bit closer to Roa, but it is not enough. Another lap faster than Roa's, from what I could observe. 2 laps to go, 1 second, unless Roa is going to throw it away. I just don't see Sander winning. It's not like it matters, since it's a team competition and they're teammates. So second should be good enough, and they are lapping Kent 1, who is, I believe, called Canton, which is the French for Quentin. My goodness. Less than a second. Will he actually go for it? He can't, possibly. He can't physically gain 0.9 on Roa in a single lap unless Roa is going to crash. Because Roa is just that good. He is clawing back some advantage. Not the best landing there for Sander. I believe he's going to drop some time. Yep, he did. About 0.3 of a second. 0.3 more. There's probably these little mistakes that cost Sander the victory over his teammate Roa. But goodness gracious me, just look at that top panel. The 4... Wait. Top 6 best times are all Sander. And they have finished with just under 2 seconds. This was magnificent. And we are dropping down the order with Super Noob somewhere behind Rad. How is Kukan doing? He has just finished. Arrow is approaching the finish line in 12th position. He has finished. Yeah, Roa was insane. So 288 checkpoints, people are finishing. We have Cookin lets the team Snack, Wormy and Sepa. Phil, Neko, Shock, Aru. Good job, Aru. Far Cry, Corky, Nemesis, Zippy, Galba, Furax, Sponge, Maruk, top 20. Followed by Ceres, Frink, Arian, Snig, Vettel. I don't know how to read this guy's name. Gurney? I don't know. Nod, Grizzly, TT, Rad 29th, ahead of Super Noob and Jake the Cake. There is Black Cat, Kent, Lance, Red Fog, Norman 36th, Vince, Denji, Daniel in 38th, Mama, Hip, Archon trying to finish. I bet Steph isn't going to be able to. Just not enough time. But they tried. They tried. .94 maximum points for Boomers, the Finns with the second place and Poet in third, but that is 23 points of an advantage for Boomers. And now for Rally, and I just don't know what to expect there. I think it's going to be a bit better in terms of competition than Stadium with just Boomers dominating everyone. Oh, the Boomers should be good. I don't know who's going to be driving. I think Garfield and Roa, maybe Zeus, I don't know. Definitely watch out. Oh, Arrow is going to be gunning for some top positions. We have Black Cat, a rally legend. We have Oxide, but I don't think he's trained. I think Cybermix was registered, not quite sure. We shall see, it's going to be interesting. This is a pretty challenging map. I currently have some mild shoulder injury. I'm not going to try driving this map. It's a bit too punishing in terms of physical strain. We also have some absolute legends like Oxide, maybe I already mentioned it. So for our team, we are planning to have Reza Ceres. Let's see what Archon is going to do. He used to be one of the best rally drivers, especially in competitions like FET, where consistency matters quite a lot more than just rounds. Wheel driver, although with this map I don't think wing is such a big advantage. It is just too tight and keyboard friendly. Oh, I absolutely forgot. We have Black Q. Oh my god, I don't know if this is Sonic skin. Black Q is also a top tier rally driver. He's usually consistent, and he's a wheel driver. He should also be in contention. So there's Arrow doing the impossible with the gamepad and a Sonic skin. Black Q, wheel, shock, joystick. Is that Garfield? Yep. That is joystick. Zepsons. Probably gamepad. That? No. Yeah, that's all. Gamepad. Obviously JJ with a joystick. Jake joystick. Black Cat joystick. Archon wheel. Corona, that is Ceros joystick. Yeah, plenty of joysticks here. So this is Rez. There is Lola. Yeah, I guess Zeus is only going to drive Island. And since Zeus is one of the best Island drivers out there, it should be interesting.
Asking for tips. Like, is the cut faster? And that's probably not. Or maybe he just meant going over the grass in the chicanes, and the warm-up has finished. And we're about to go live, but first, a restart. A false start. Who's it gonna be? Who's the first one? It's taking its time, the server. And it will be Minwi. Make me proud, Ceres and Rez. Make me proud. I hope somebody with a joystick or wheel is going to win. But I do love you, Arrow, if you're watching this. Normal false starts. And live in action. What is this? Net loss. I haven't seen that before. Hey Nick, how you doing? Can we finally get going? I hope so. And a good start by Black Cube. Clips some grass and Arrow getting out in front. Rez somewhere in the mix. Kuken. Hip. Black Cat. Guys are the leaders in Neko.
down. Arrow is just unrelenting, but he said that he doesn't quite have the stamina, so it should be interesting. Yeah, doing pretty well, thank you. Just got some minor shoulder injury. I'm not playing too much Trackmania because of it. And the first lap, Arrow in the lead, 56.07. Not his fastest first lap. It doesn't really matter. It was 24 laps, does it? Resin Serra's going pretty strong in 10th and 11. But let's go closer to the leaders, to Black Cat, a Swedish rally legend who is chasing Arrow. There are Neko and Black Cube on their tail. I think this is going to be exciting. I hope it is going to be this exciting for the whole race. So Arrow with a 55.11, but Black Cat with the first 54. There are 0.3 of a second between the top three. We have three different controllers: gamepad, wheel and joystick. And oh my god, this is going to be a thriller. I hope it will be. So there are boomers in top 6, in top 5 should I say, after Neko dropped down. Then Shock, Kuken. Well, there's just nothing separating these three. Absolutely stunning. Somebody making small mistake, dropping down only to be overtaken by his pursuers. Not that good in that chicane by Arrow. Black Cube in the lead. Black Cat just on his tail. Arrow coming back into the fray. Black Cube pulling out a small lead, but just a tiny mistake, and these two are right back into the mix. Well, yep, another small mistake by Black Cube. Black Cat gets out in front, and Arrow is just half a second down. This is lap number 5. Less than a second between the top 3. Oh boy, this is gorgeous. But let's check out the boomers, who are just off the podium, going currently for what? 77 points. After their stadium performance, they shouldn't be too grumpy about that. Crash by Roa. So there is Kuken and Neko on Roa's tail. And there is Shock chasing Kuken. My teammates are dropping down. Let's see Jake representing UMF for this tournament. His old Finnish team. In 10th, so there's Diablo from LM. Somebody is driving backwards. Jake dropping some places there. Ooh, Black Cube made a mistake, and it is Arrow and Black Cat. And Black Cat going a little bit wide, dropping down. Is chasing the Sonic. Small mistake by Black Cat. But Arrow going a bit too wide. And here is Black Cat. How far is Black Cube? He's close enough. It doesn't take too many mistakes to lose 1 second on rally. Yeah, so this is hip absolutely trolling by driving backwards. I think it should be forbidden by the rules. I'm not quite sure what the wording is in the rules. So we'll see. They're just about to lap Hamster, and they have. Black Q made a few more mistakes, so it's just Black Cat and Arrow. So I was talking about Archon. He's in 24th. Let's see. Oh, there is Untrained Oxide right in front of them. So Iron Man. Who's Iron Man? That is Lucario, who I believe is also a wheel driver. And this guy should be Hawkey. There is Rez. Just behind Jumper Jack, Rez, my teammate from CMC, recently switched to joystick, making massive progress. There is Darkhawk, Ceres in 13th, who has also switched to joystick relatively recently, sometime last year. And before that, he's been playing with keyboard for over a decade. So PCMC's going close here. Well, Diablo is getting into the mix. Meanwhile, out in front, Black Cat has dropped to 1.6 behind Arrow, and Black Q is 3.8 down. See a noticeable crash for Black Q, or for Black Cat, sorry. Too many nicknames featuring black in them. And just like that, Black Q caught up with Black Cat. Meanwhile, Aru is pulling away. Roa is down into 7th, behind Shock and Neko. They're squabbling for 5th, behind Garfield. Some of the back markers crashed there. Some fascinating racing on this map. Well, this is rally for you. Shock with the joystick, Neko with the gamepad. I would favor a joystick any day, but in this map a lot more is possible, and Arrow is actually on Daddy top 1 pace, not anymore, and this is just at the start of the lap. He has lapped Hamster another time. Small honk. My goodness, the sounds that the Sonic makes. Okay, how are my teammates doing? They're, I think, going up some places. Wasn't Rez in 17th? He's now in 14th. Can you people stop chatting during the race? Please, thank you. And it looks like Black Cat dropped down behind Black Q. Black Q is about 4.4 down on Arrow. just doesn't want to slow down. This is remarkable. What else can we see on this map? Some spectators. Hamster dropping quite a lot of checkpoints to the rest of the pack. Jake the Cake going strong with the keyboard. And there is Axita, Dragonus, Furex. Who's this? Mizu driving Rabbit. What's going on? Kent, Archon, Rapping Hamster. JJ in 17. Let's go back to the Black Cube and Black Cat fight. There was somebody hugging a rock. Didn't quite catch who that was. Mustn't be the most pleasant experience when you're driving laps. They are lapping Meth, an island specialist. Lap number 14. Black Q and Black Cat going neck and neck, but Arrow is 5 seconds up on them. I was just hoping to see the three-way battle for the lead for the entire 24 laps. It's not quite happening at the moment. It looks like there are some tight battles in the midfield, like Cook and Zepset and Vettel. Not as tight as the second place contest. I say that, Black Cap with a big crash, dropping 2.5 seconds right there. Just about missed it. The Boomers dropped down some places. Behind Shock and Neko. It's not all done yet. Arrow, oh my goodness gracious, 54.23, fastest lap so far. And what can you see? Quite a few quick laps by Black Cat, not a whole lot by Arrow, and even fewer by Black Q. So it looks like Arrow is really going for consistency. And so far, I think it's paying off. Garfield catch up to Neko. It's entirely possible. It looks like he's going faster. Is he going fast enough? Well, on rally though, it's all about the small mistakes. Make a small mistake here, I'll lose 0.1, another one, 0.3. In the end it all adds up. So the pros are simply good at not making those mistakes. Garfield chasing relentlessly. Is going strong. I just wanted to say, despite being a gamepad player, but then there is this guy doing the impossible. ahead of Black Q. This is lap number 18. I think this was the French word for race. Hoofs. Yeah, okay, let's not do that just now. The Sonic with his boost horn. Eight seconds between top 1 and top 2. This is Black Q in second place. Yeah, Wormy, I'm trying, but it's not that easy to pick any interesting fights. Let's try Zepset and Vet in the midfield. I think both are gamepad drivers. That's not interesting. Also, I see boomers are quite close. So this is Hamster. We are lapping him one more time. My god, Hamster, what do you do? 82 seconds down on the leader. The guy in front of you, oopsie, a small mistake by Vet. Where is it? Arrow with a 54.70, which would have been good enough for top 4 in Dedi. He's doing it live. That guy is absolutely mental. So Zepset is currently ahead of Vet. I think Garfield made a mistake. His roller is currently... Let's check out their fight. Just ahead of Neko, and ooh, big crash for Neko. That will put him out of this fight for at least a few laps. I say that this is lap 22 for the leaders. Lap 21, the end of it for these guys. Small lag for Garfield, while he's American and playing on a European server. And they're lapping Jake the Cake, a keyboard player. Can Garfield catch up to Roa? 10.5 seconds between first and second. What is Arrow on? Meanwhile, Black Cat is down to 4th. What's going on with the old man? He was winning back in like Fed 5 days. So Boomers are actually up to second with 75 points, dropping only 5 to the Osblod Schlampe. I don't think they can make up any positions whatsoever. Lap 23. Can Shock do anything about Black Q? Oh, this doesn't look likely. Yeah, Shock is doing well. He's had a Black Cat. Well, Black Cat is close. 3 joysticks right here. Axeta is a lap down. Massive crash. Black Cat, he does want that podium. He does have faster lines as well. Not here. Not quite the best jump. Arrow on the last lap. I think we're going to check out his finish to enjoy his efforts. I mean, 10.5 seconds up on Black Q on rally with gamepad. Over 24 laps. This is mental. Some incredibly quick laps. Just a couple of more turns to go. And GG Arrow. Nothing more to add. And Shock made a mistake, and he is now down to 4th. So it is Black Q 2nd and Black Cat 3rd. Let's check out Oxide, who is just behind my teammate Dark Orc, who is chasing Kuken. Jake overtaking Oxide. Finish for them. I guess Rez is going to be disappointed, down in 14th. Well, he's behind Oxide. And Oxide is an absolute legend. Je teste un nom de chaîne. Who are you? Was that Irvin? People are finishing. I guess I should do some adjustments before I start. I need to limit the amount of opponents that I can show. I don't want too much lag. Let's put it at 4. I will need some of heaven's sake. Webcam input overlay. This is brilliant. Last seconds of rally. And we're going to get into Island. Incredible performance. Incredible. So where do we stand? The set goes 9th. I think we went up a few places. Boomers still ahead. 22 points ahead of Ostblock Schlamper. Poet 3rd. Finns 4th. Finns are doing well. That's a lot of teams. The overlay cannot quite keep up. Yeah, you were actually ahead of Avengers. But Avengers have Lucero and Norman. And unless they're going to go full TA noob, they will jump us, that's for sure. Oh my god, I haven't played the map since Monday. Didn't train a lot. I have a shoulder injury. Let's fire up the music. Let's... Oh god. False start, come on. So this is island done. Well, with all my crashes I only managed 20th, which is sad. But I'm just behind Norman? Seriously? Well, as expected, Sander has won, followed by Phil. Good performance. Zeus, Lucario, Joey, Rez. Absolutely fantastic by Rez. Black Cat, Zepset, Meth, Hawkey, Vet, Kent. Been way ahead of me. My god. Silva, Drago, Axeta, Neko, Denji, Norman. What the hell is this? And then me. So I beat Jake, I beat JJ, I beat Archon, Arrow, Kukin, Marok. I beat Marok. Well, 38th. Why are there so few people? I'm not even in the top half, but Rez did carry us all the way to top 6. And Boomer's still in the lead. Yeah, this is pretty good. I actually managed to drive a 100 at some point. Yeah, what happened to Norman there? He went full TA move, I guess. But anyways, that was it for round 1. See you next week for round 2. I'm not quite sure what the environments will be. And on Friday we're going to have CCG 8 maps from Rad. Do tune in for that as well. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, and see you next time. Goodbye.